Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to your monthly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits, but please leave the rest out. Okay, we have Master. Master resilience by turning life's challenges into opportunities for growth and fortify. Build unbreakable connections by persevering through setbacks. I see that someone's understanding or learning there is a silver lining in this situation. Things may have been difficult, possibly chaotic, but seeing the ends have justified the means. No one understands me like you do. When I can hold you again, I will never let you go. Someone's understanding a little bit more about how they felt about the past. Maybe they haven't been able to address their issues, or someone suppressed their feelings so much that now it's finally coming to the surface. Overall energy, we have Four of Wands. This is about stability, homecoming as well, or there's a sense of purpose to what has gone on here. So let's see your energy. We have Three of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Nine of Swords. So you've been through a lot. Some of you are dealing with some anxiety, some stress, a broken heart as well. Have gone through a tumultuous time because someone wasn't very honest, or they were really trying to control your life, your energy, also your feelings. Some of you felt bound to this person to the point where there was no way out. Also, some of you just feel conflicted at this point, trying to work through your own fears and grief as well. Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands, yeah. You kind of want to just reserve your energy at this time, create peace around you because you've been through so much. But there is a silver lining here because in the Three of Pentacles next to the Devil, you're coming through out of a dark time. And what's going to happen is you're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Something's going to give and allow you to see things in a different way. Also, abundance is very near. When we get the Devil next to the Three of Pentacles, don't lose hope. Because it may feel like the more we work hard to let go, to work on ourselves, the harder it becomes and we just want to give up. Don't give up because you are closer than ever to reaching your goal. The Star, Four of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so their energy, they're feeling like everything in their life has become miserable. They are trying to show the world that nothing is bothering them, trying to suppress their feelings, but deep down, they feel very apathetic in their situation. Also, they feel that they may not love ever again. They're scared of this fact. They feel like they lost something truly special, the love of their life, and they did this because they made a mistake. They realized they caused some problem or issue here due to lack of speaking up, their truth, or control. This person does not like change, or they don't like to not have control in a situation because they feel like if they have control over it, then it will always turn out the way that they want. But they're realizing now, since you've been gone, that that is not necessarily true. That they may try to control the narrative or try to choke the energy within relationships, but it doesn't help them at all. They end up losing in the end. And it's really starting to make them think here in the Five of Wands. I'm tired of being restless, unhappy. I don't want to lose all hope. This can't be all there is. Let's see the Star card. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they feel like something so powerful. This connection was so meaningful to them, but they didn't express it. And they did some things to go against it, kind of sabotage this connection. But they just can't believe it all ends like this. Just thrown out the window. Let's see this past. Let's find out more details. In the past energy, Three of Cups, the Moon. We have Five of Swords, Justice, King of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, they weren't playing fair. They were definitely doing things to win in the situation, things behind your back as well. There could be a third party, a situation going on. But there's a lot of uncertainty and fears that they were instilling upon you. So this can actually be direct communication where they were trying to make you feel jealous, make you feel unwanted, so that you would end up chasing them or feel like you need to stay in this with them. It was their method of attack. They felt like this was the best strategy in the King of Swords, that this is the logical thing to do because I don't want to lose them if I can't give them attention, or I just don't want to not be in control. This person does not like change, definitely here. So they have to change the narrative so that it matches what they want. So let's see this Five of Swords. A lot of confusion on your end as well. They made the rules here. Five of Swords, Knight of Wands, Justice. It was their way or no way. So even if that wasn't in regards to communication, they gave this energy or projected it to you that you had to kind of do what they say or not upset them too much. Otherwise, they would punish you by detaching or running hot and cold constantly. They felt like if they could play with your emotions, then they could tug at your heartstrings, get you to be hooked on them, and then you would never want to leave. This was something that they soon really regretted. So let's see this Knight of Wands. Strength card. So they justify it by thinking that I know that I care about them. I am truly in love with them. So I don't want to lose them. I'm justified in doing this because I know we belong together, and I may not be able to be with them in the current moment, but I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that we are okay. But something slipped through their fingers here. They made a mistake. They made a poor choice that ended up destroying this connection. This can be a lie here or an actual environment. Something erupted. So let's see what this is. Let's see the challenge. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Hermits. Spirit says this one. King of Wands and the Two of Cups. I see. So for a lot of you, they did kind of go MIA. They were not communicating. All of a sudden, weeks had gone by and you didn't really know what was happening. So some of you had to deal with the grief, the pain of the loss, that they just abandoned you, and feeling like in the Seven of Pentacles, you had to kind of figure things out for yourself and try to pick yourself up and move on, deal with these difficult emotions and let go. But with the King of Wands, Two of Cups, what's suspicious here is that they did this as a strategy, but they realized fast this was a huge miscalculation on their part. They shouldn't have pushed you to the point where you were not going to return, as well as hurt you so deeply like this. For others of you in a third party, they were dealing with something in that situation, and it seemed like they had made their choice. Not really owning up or giving you the decency or respect to talk to you about it. It just felt like you should just accept this. And even if they did talk to you before they left, they were acting in that justifiable energy. Like, you should just accept this, what is what it is. You shouldn't have any hard feelings about it. That's what it's supposed to be. Without giving you a voice, allowing you to speak up. It's kind of like they just shut it down. Some of you, a small group, were in a situation where all they did here in the King of Swords, Four of Pentacles, was shut you down. Where constantly when you tried to interject or just connect with them, they would shut you down completely. And it felt like it was a huge barrier. You couldn't get through to them. They wouldn't listen to you. It was a very frustrating energy, but when they needed you, there they were. They would come around and they would get what they wanted. And sometimes you wouldn't know when you would hear from them. Let's see this Hermits. The Wheel of Fortune, Hanged Man, Knight of Cups. So showing me they purposely made this one-sided. They did do this on purpose. Again, it's kind of reiterating the fact that they felt like this was the best way to control you, to have you in their life. And if they needed to detach, like they did this last time, for a longer period of time, they could leave the door open. They could come back. They could explain themselves or tell you that this connection, there's nothing like us. You would be agreeable because you care about them. And they thought they could get what they wanted, have their cake and eat it too here. Let's see this Seven of Pentacles. Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. They thought they had you hook, line, and sinker, that they had stolen your heart because they were controlling the narrative. But they didn't realize it was a miscalculation here because you are very strong. You are showing up as someone that is very fair, honest, but also loves hard. And they miscalculated the fact that your feelings were so strong for them that you would go to the ends of the earth for them. But by sacrificing your own self-esteem, your own respect, and that's not the case, right? So this has disturbed them in the current moment and has made them see that they've made the biggest mistake of their life, that they had played around too much and have pushed you to the breaking point. They're also seeing that you're moving on. They feel this energetic shift of detachment and it's disturbing to them. So let's see what they're going to do. What is going to happen? Two of Wands, King of Cups, and the Three of Swords. So there is an ending to this difficult situation, but we're going to see in the extended if this person has the courage to really step up and do something about this, because it's showing that the universe is pushing things along behind the scenes and something's coming that's going to relieve you of this heartache. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action this is, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. Many blessings to you guys, and I'll see you next time.